Jesus says, "I convey the pure truth to earth, to purify the corrupted teachings of Christ." November 17th, 1963, message 8676, from Jesus through Bertha Dudde, spoken by Pascal. The reception of my words in this manner, as it is now taking place, as I convey the pure truth to earth, is prompted specifically by the highly corrupted teaching that is proclaimed on earth as the teaching of Christ. It is no longer the pure gospel as it was brought to humanity by me through Jesus. His words have already been subjected to many changes. Much is no longer properly understood, and much is also misinterpreted. Over time, the word, which is referred to as my word, has given rise to divided opinions, and this has led to divisions among those who all championed the truth of their own views. These are words that had a spiritual meaning, but have been interpreted in an earthly sense, and people cling to them tenaciously because they are simply no longer able to understand the spiritual meaning. As a result, a system of belief has been erected, whose teachings deviate completely from what I myself brought to humanity when I walked upon the earth. All of this has the consequence that a great many people are no longer spiritually receptive at all, for their minds refuse to accept teachings which they regard as apparent errors that have crept into the truth and are now upheld as truth only by fanatics. Such a distorted teaching must be purified if it is to be of benefit to the souls of the people, and this intention therefore underlies my renewed direct revelation, which shall be recognized as a divine revelation by all. However, only those who are willing will accept it and regain possession of the pure truth, recognizing that and where the people have been wandering in error up until now. However, this process of conveying the pure truth and correcting erroneous teachings can, once again, take place only in a completely natural way. No supernatural signs may exert a decisive or coercive influence on the faith of one's fellow man, and that is why this mission is not associated with any strange phenomena. The transmission from above takes place in the most natural way, whereby man hears with his spiritual ear what I myself speak to him, and he writes down my word just as he receives it from me. Thus, evidence is now available, and the individual in question cannot be accused of twisted thinking, self-delusion, or deliberate literary fabrication intended to deceive or astonish his fellow men. The process of receiving spiritual messages cannot be denied, because the evidence for it exists in writing. And yet, every single person has the option to accept its credibility or to reject it, so that he may retain his freedom of belief. Yet it is urgently necessary that the erroneous ideas which have crept into the people's thinking be brought to light and exposed as false, useless, and dangerous to the development of the soul. For error will never lead to me, the eternal truth. Thus, the majority of the people walk the path that leads away from me, and they are to receive enlightenment, provided they desire it and are receptive to it. I will support those I have chosen for this task in every way I can, for it is a necessary counteraction to the work of my adversary, who will always fight against the truth and seek to permeate it with error, in order to prevent the people from attaining the light of knowledge. Therefore, I will bless all those who participate in this important task, those who seek to propagate the spiritual teachings that I send to earth among their fellow men. For the truth is a light that is meant to shine upon all who wish to walk the proper path to me, their Father from eternity, a path that can never be found through erroneous teachings. That is why we must declare war on error, as well as on the one who brought all error into the world. Once again, the truth will find its way into the people's hearts, yet only where there is a longing for it. For this longing proves that they long for me as well. They wish to be freed from the one who would keep them in the darkness of the spirit. To those must the pure truth be brought. And that is why the teaching of Christ, as it is now preached to the people, must be purified. And my word must once again be made accessible to them in all its purity, so that they may be saved through the truth. For only the truth is from me, and only the truth leads back to me. Amen.